Hello. So I'm going to work on this week's layout. My son is being kind of loud in the background. Not at the moment, but you may hear him shout now and then. He likes to talk to his friends online while playing games on the computer, so we'll see how we can get through that. Anyway, this is the second week of January, or it's about to be. So I'm going to be working on getting that next week ready. Sunday night. Oh, well, that pen's not going to work, is it? We just found out, thankfully, that we do not have school tomorrow. We have a snow day, and so I'm going to adjust my plan. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do my planner yet for the week, because I would have had to change everything. So I'm going to use my Tool fine liner. It's just black, but I did this one on the lines last week, and I really liked how it turned out. It's thin lines, but yet still very very black, which is kind of the main thing I like about it. I already have pre-marked on my ruler how many boxes I need, so I'm just following that. I made this little mark a while back, but for those of you who are wondering, it's 9 boxes across. And that's where I make my weekly or daily line, I should say. The whole thing is for the week, but this daily part, whoop, well, we're going to do that one again. I think I went a little too fast. Now, sometimes this bothers me when there's a double line like that. I may go back and white that out and redraw the line, but I'm trying not to let mistakes, or little things like that bother me too much these days. I guess we'll see. Plus there's a weird shadow on my page from the angle of my light, which I'm not loving, but I'll survive. Now on this side I'm starting over a little bit, partly because of the fact that we're on the second half of the book, and it doesn't lay completely flat, which means that sometimes my stickers will peel up from the page if it's too curvy. So I try to start in a little bit, and that gives me a chance to make sure my stickers are behaving. Some stickers I've noticed just stick better than others, but this particular paper for a composition book is decently smooth. It's a Unison brand, graphic lined, or sorry, quad ruled, or whatever you want to call it, a composition book from Target. And so the paper is a little smoother than what a typical composition book would be. And so sometimes stickers don't stick as well as I would like. Okay, so here's my Monday through Friday. Now I'm going to do my lines across the top. Now these, I usually leave about 3 lines at the top. Sorry, 2 lines, and then whatever, that little extra bit at the top, because the lines on these are not perfectly, measured, I guess would be the way to put it. I want to make sure I have enough room to write and have some clean white space as well. And so I just leave that little extra bit at the top. Now when I go across the top line, ordinarily my lines would stop at this last point because that's Sunday, but this is where I write the day of the weekly day, whatever you want to call that, the dates for the week. Now this line here is for my meals. I like to keep track of what we have had for dinners for the week. So, whoop, sorry I'm moving my planner all around, but I like to lay it a certain way when I write, when I put in the lines. Anyway, same thing, I leave a little bit of space at the bottom so I have room to write, make any notes that I might want to make about what we're having, and then, sorry, my alarm is going off. There we go. Anyway, so I've got a little white space at the top, little space at the bottom. Now I'm going to write in my times. So I don't follow a strict hourly planner schedule type situation. But what I do is I write in times across the side here, and that gives me kind of a general idea of my day, so I know if I have a big gap in between two things I've got written down, that means I just have a bigger space of time. So during the day, my kids are at school, so the only things going on during the day typically are my activities or like doctor's appointments or whatever. So I don't leave extra spaces, I just skip one space in between. But after 3 o'clock, I draw a line, or I'm sorry, right before 3 o'clock, I draw a line. That's what time my kids get out of school. And so I leave an extra space in between the hours in the evenings because of practices and games and those kinds of things. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my hourly line here. And like I said, because, well, that didn't even work at all, did it? Because my kids get out of school around that time, that's just a good dividing line for me to be like, okay, during the day and then evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up. The reason I start at the bottom is just mainly because, like I said, the lines aren't always evenly divided. Like this one at the top could almost be a whole box, but it's not quite. And so I just want to make sure by starting at the bottom that I at least get all of my numbers in. Whereas if I started at the top, I might be like, oh, I missed one at the bottom or whatever. Okay. Now, the other thing I do at the top here is I draw a line, and this is where I put extra information. So for instance, on days when there's a garbage day, if it's a holiday, if someone has a birthday, I'll write those things at the top, mainly because they're things that don't have a specific time element to them. So I just write them at the top. By the way, I will always and forever shout these out. I love these little mini Bic whiteout, or Bic whiteout minis, I guess is technically the name. They're great. They go everywhere, they last forever, and they don't do that thing where you draw a line across and it peels up in between and then you're left with some at the top and some at the bottom and nothing in the middle. That drives me crazy. Anyway, so I love those. Sorry, I kind of went off the page here for a second. So here's my weekly. Now, I don't have a specific theme for this week. I do sometimes kind of go with a theme situation. I don't really feel like doing that this week. I decided for this year, one of my goals is to use up as many stickers and those kinds of things as I can. So I have this little book that I kind of put together. This is just 2 page divider things that came in a Happy Planner kit, front and back. They don't really match. I don't care. I got these also from a Happy Planner that I ended up not using, and so I just use this as a sticker book. So these pages, these are specifically meant for Happy Planner sticker books. They're refill pages, and so I use them in this way. So these are all of my day of the week stickers, and day of the months, as well as numbers. So I don't typically use the numbers that often. Sometimes I might have like a countdown or something, but I have a ton, and I don't know, I'll probably find something to use them for someday. But I am going to go ahead and use up some of these letter or day of the week stickers. So pull that out. The thing I like about these is that these particular ones have a clear background. They're from the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, and they have the clear background, but they show up really well on the page. So I typically line it up on the left. Oh, and that one's crooked. That's okay. That doesn't bother me that much because, like I said, this paper is kind of smooth, and if you pick it up early enough, you can adjust it without ripping your paper. Now, if I were to stick that down and then leave it for a day or two, I might not be so lucky. And I can tell you right now, these aren't going to line up perfectly, and I'm okay with that. I'll do my best, but you know, I've got other things to do with my life, and so I'm not going to stress about it. One sticker on these, though, is always just a little bit longer than the rest, the Wednesday. So I just cut the day part off. That's what all these day stickers are here. Even though Saturday is almost as long, I think it's because of the W. I'm not really sure. It's not quite as long, and so I don't cut that one. Same with Thursday. It's a little on the longer side, but I still have room to write a number. When I put the Wednesday on here, it's not quite enough room. So Friday and Saturday. Now, usually I would try to coordinate my days a little bit, like colors, make sure whatever days or marker I use to do the letters at the top matches whatever my theme, you know, I try to be matchy, but I'm not always. So this week I'm just going to do kind of softer pastels, I guess. Once I get past New Year's, it's spring. It doesn't matter if it's the middle of January. To me, that means spring. So I am going to focus on sunshine and happiness. All right, because that's what kind of gal I am. January 8th through 14th, 2024. It's been a whole week and I haven't messed up the date even once. Go me. All right, I gotta take a look through now and see what I have going on this week. So this is this week. Not a lot going on in the middle, but we did just start back to school, or we will start back to school. We were supposed to start back to school tomorrow, but we're having a snow day tomorrow. We're supposed to get 4 to 7 inches of snow during the day tomorrow, so I guess we'll start on Tuesday. But in the meantime, my son is coming home from a trip to California. This practice was canceled because of snow, so I'm going to write snow day. Even though it doesn't really affect my planning at all on my monthly, I do like to use it to keep track of snow days and other things like that. Tuesday my son has to work. Friday I got a notice that this time has changed from 6 to 7:30 to 7 to 8:30. Not really sure why. And then my son has a game on Saturday, and then my son has to work on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. So that's kind of all I have going on this week. January has notoriously been the slowest month of the entire year for all of us. It's like there's literally nothing going on. Nobody goes anywhere, nobody does anything. All we have is basketball, and that's only a few times a week, and that's it. So that's what we're dealing with. So we're gonna decorate the planner this week and make it pretty and think about spring. So, all right, so let's go back. So this is this week. This is yesterday and today. Tonight for dinner I made, what did I make? A Salisbury steak. I want to make sure I write the meals down so I don't forget. Last night, we've had a lot of takeout this week, but I've had some physical pain and some just kind of been down in the dumps a little bit. So, you know, we had some takeout. Not the end of the world. Let's see. I did not do that yet because I was trying to figure out why my phone wasn't allowing it to rotate. The way I filmed it, it was, whoops, the ratation. Sorry, I have to fix this. Some things don't bother me that much, but when I write something down, I gotta fix it. Anyway, for some reason my phone wasn't rotating the video, and so I gave up, and I'm gonna put that on next week. Upload YouTube. Okay. My son had a game. We lost. That's okay. And then I came home, and last night, what did we do? My daughter and I watched something. I don't know. I'm just going to write down that she and I watched. Whoops, I watched. I'm going to say just TV. I don't remember what we watched specifically, but Saturday was kind of a long, boring day. We didn't really do a whole lot. I had planned on, we're rearranging some of our bedrooms, and I'd planned on doing that, and then we just didn't. So then my son worked today. What did I do this morning? Oh yeah, I printed off homework notes. I like to just notate little things like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, what did I print those things? Now I know. Oh yeah, the other thing that my daughter and I did we didn't watch TV. We watched The Godfather. One of the teachers in her class at school recommended that that her students watch it. And so that was really good. I forgot about that. And then today, my son Max went to his friend's house for a play date. Okay, and again, I gotta fix that. Caleb's house. He got a new game for Christmas with his Christmas money, and so he took the PlayStation 4 and unplugged it and took it over to his friend's house, and they played PS4. And then while he did that, I went to Walmart and got a crap ton of groceries. Shopped for snow day. So we already know that tomorrow is going to be a snow day, and Walmart was nuts. But I did manage to get everything that I needed, and then I came home and I made dinner. And then I took a nap because I'm the mom and I'm allowed to do that. I'm on a medication that makes me extremely tired about 2 hours after I take it. And so, there you go. I had to pause the video for a second because my daughter yelled down and asked if the kittens that we're cat sitting for were put away for the night. So, anyway, okay. So this is February, so I gotta look at January. So again, my son is supposed to be home from California tomorrow. I have a feeling that that's probably not gonna happen because of the snow, but we're gonna pencil it in. So we're gonna have Drake home from California So I have to pick up from the airport. Hopefully he'll get in okay. Like I said, I'm not sure with the weather what's gonna happen, but I think we'll be good. So here we have, whoops, snow day. Have I said yet that we're having a snow day tomorrow? Anyway, there's my son yelling. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. My kids had to scream and yell for a minute, but I think they're done, so. I'm going to put a few stickers up here on my page now. These are from Planning for 6. They're just cute little garbage icons. Now, because there's a snow day, it's possible that garbage will be pushed back a day, but I'm still going to put it on Thursday because you never know. And this week is also recycling, so make sure you get the recycling on there. I actually get texts from our garbage company on the night before we have garbage day, which is really cool, but sometimes I don't see those texts right away, and so I just want to double check that I do at least give a little visual reminder of myself that we have garbage day coming up. And then we have a game on Saturday. And then sometimes we have a practice on Sunday, but I don't think that's the case this week. So I think we're done with that. So we've got Max has a game at 12:40. And it's an away game. Okay. Then I put the practice at 6, even though I'm not sure if it's at 6 or 7. I'm going to check on the time, but I don't want to get my app out right now. So, and I'm just going to put a question mark. Later on, when I do look it up, I can white that out and write the time in. Anyway, back to my son. We're cat sitting for him while he has been gone. He has 2 sweet little baby cats. But we have 3 of our own cats, and yeah, it's been interesting. So even though I was glad to watch over them, I will be glad when they leave. So hopefully he gets in tomorrow. Oh, this is another thing I was going to show you guys. Hello Happiness Co. has these really cool rainbow themed stickers, and these little stars exactly fit the boxes over here. So when I do my to-do list, I can line the little stars up with the boxes. And look at that, there's 1 star per line. I love it, and it's so cute and cheery and makes me happy. And who doesn't love a rainbow? So there we go. I'm just gonna do 2 for now. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do 3 because I also have a bunch of stuff around the house I need to do. But yeah, it looks like 1 continuous sticker, and the colors are so cute. So that is Hello Happiness Co. And then this is also Hello Happiness Co., but this is just like a weekly layout. Or actually, no, I think this one's a monthly because it's got the numbers too. And I keep wanting to use it, but I don't know, it doesn't really fit in my planner. Like this, everything's a little too small. I don't know. I might try to incorporate some of these stickers in though this week. But yeah, pretty boring, huh? So let me go in and write in at least the days that my husband, wow, sorry, my son has to work, so he works. Wait, Tuesday from 5 to 11. Work 5 to 11. Ordinarily I wouldn't worry so much about when my kids work. My older kids have all worked But because of our car situation, we're down to one vehicle right now. It's important that I know when he works so I can make sure, like, when we have a conflict, that I know I have to take him to work on those days. Same with, like, he doesn't work Saturday, but he works on Sunday. So I just have to make sure that if there's any kind of, like, practice or game or, you know, any other involvement, that we figure out the car situation. Okay, that is it for the week. It seems pretty empty, but this is how last week looked before I decorated it and wrote things down, and you know, it fills out nicely. So here's what I'm going to do for this week. First of all, I'm going to transfer over all of the things that I need to do. Okay, I need to call insurance. Because when is there never a situation with insurance, right? I have to drop off all of our thrift items. My son has to figure out his GED and ACT situations. I have a toilet seat that needs to be replaced that I keep putting off. I have to schedule my shingles vaccination. Fun things we over 50s get to do, right? I need to schedule my COVID booster. And if you don't believe in COVID, that's fine, but I don't need any comments, by the way. I need to schedule an oil change. And then a couple of weeks, well, about 2 weeks ago, I guess, a lady ran me into the curb on the road, and I need to go get my tires fixed. What else? Oh, I need to look at my taxes coming up. And then I got to fill out the FAFSA because there will be 2 of us in college next school year. Then my son, we need to decide if he wants to do senior pictures or not. I have a friend that will do them for us for fairly inexpensively. I need to buy an exhaust cover for my bathroom and upload YouTube. Okay, so now if I don't get things done, I tend to just draw an arrow to be like, I moved it to next week. Sometimes I use these little stickers, like I went a little too far. Sometimes I use the checklist stickers. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just write in, like sometimes I'll just make a dot. And I don't always do the arrow. I don't know. Everything changes day to day around here. So I've got all that stuff, and then as I fill this out, I may think of more things, and then I can fill those in here. Okay, so now that I know tomorrow is a snow day, I need to figure out all the things that I need to get done specifically for tomorrow. I need to mop my son's floor. Oh. So I was going to write son. Well, I know what my son's name is, so I'm just going to write that. That's silly. So I'm going to mop his floor. We are moving our bedrooms around, so we're cleaning one of them up so we can move my son into it, and then I'm going to move into his room. So I'm going to be working on that. But the big thing is to mop his floor and then move his stuff. So if we can get those 2 things done tomorrow, I will consider the day complete. I do have homework this week, though, so we're on chapter 5. Wait, was chapter 5 last week? Nope, I think I'm on chapter 5. So I've got 2620. So here's my classes. I'm taking 2 classes. They're both taught by the same teacher. So the first day I read, take the quiz, read, take the quiz. Then the next day I do the smart book assignment, and the discussion, smart book and discussion. And then on Thursday, I do the class assignment, which is not the same as the book assignment. I'm writing over the top of my stickers. And then on Friday is our midterm exam. So, midterm exam. So what I do is I try to pace myself because otherwise I get completely burned out. And then as I go through and finish assignments, I just cross them off. I also have a binder I do my assignments in, and I also cross them off here just to double check that I did everything I was supposed to do, because that's how I roll. So there's that. And then the other thing I need to do on Monday is I gotta clean out the refrigerator, and I need to meal plan. So normally when I meal plan, I don't plan meals ahead of time so much as I don't say Monday we're having this, Tuesday we're having this, usually, because I'm going to be honest, if any of you out there believe in spoon theory or have heard of spoon theory, the idea is that you only have so many spoons in a day, and each spoon represents an amount of energy, and at the end of the day, sometimes you have some spoons left and sometimes you don't. And I try not to give myself too much to do at the beginning of the week, because I never know how many spoons I'm going to have at the end of the day. So, meal planning is basically, I look in the refrigerator, I look in the freezer, I look in the pantry, and I think, what things do I have? What can I make meals of? I write them off to the side sometimes, or sometimes I just write it on the front of the fridge in a sticky note. Then after we have the meal, I write them in down here so I don't repeat. So I can look last week and go, oh, we had leftovers. I made the kids fend for themselves this day and this day. These 3 days we ate out, and then tonight I actually made a meal. And I know, looking at this, okay, I made it on Sunday, so that means if Wednesday comes and I'm like, ooh, what should we have? I know, ooh, we got that loose leftovers we should probably eat. But if I try to say, okay, on, Tuesday we're having taquitos, and then Tuesday comes and I'm exhausted and I decide, no, I want to order McDonald's from DoorDash, then that's just one less thing to have to change in my planner, I guess, right? Anyway, Tuesday, Roman works. The kids are back to school, hopefully. So I'm just going to write that right in here, back to school. My daughter was doing esports after school, but she's not 100% sure if it starts this week or not, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Wednesday, I do not have anything specific to do, so I'm going to leave it blank, but I will probably just try to work on moving bedroom stuff, the whole week as we go across. Same with Thursday. My plan is to try to get into a daily schedule with my homework. So, but since there's a snow day on Monday, that's not going to work. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to try to have a specific, drop the kids off, do this, do homework, whatever. My ADHD might not allow me to do that, but I'm going to try. Then on Friday, again, nothing going on during the day. My son has practice that night. My other son has to work, so I'll have to figure out the timing of this, find out the time that he has practice, and, get that figured out. Saturday, I told my daughter that hopefully if we could get her brother moved tomorrow and then me moved throughout the week, that by the weekend, hopefully we can get her room moved, then we should be done. I may have said in another video, I think I mentioned in another video that one of my older daughters is graduating from college and is moving home in May. So we want to make sure that we have as much of that done and out of the way before she moves in. So, all right, that's all the stuff that I absolutely have to write in. So now we get to decorate. So I have this Agenda 52 from Hobby Lobby Paper Studio. I try not to spend ever full price for any sticker books. Agenda 52 has stickers that mostly fit the size of planner that I use, similar to a Happy Planner. Not quite. Some things are slightly wider, some things are slightly narrower. Oops, my pages are falling out. But I really love the variety of designs. I really feel like Happy Planner has kind of lost a little bit of its popularity over the last year or so. And these sticker books start out cheaper and most of the time are 40% off every couple of weeks at Hobby Lobby, and then you can catch some clearance. Anyway, so I have this book and I have this book. They're very similar, just the color scheme is slightly different. So this one's more bright florals, you know, pastels, kind of a little bit brighter. This one is more oranges, blue, peach, some red. I really like these in the fall, and these kind of just all year round. And then I'll also probably use this book, which is, again, it's an Agenda 52 book, but this is monochromatic, and so every page has a slightly different color scheme. So I like to kind of throw some of these things in here now and then. It has a lot of icon stickers, which I don't typically use a lot, but I'm going to start trying to use them a little more just to use them up. I feel guilty buying a sticker book and then not using as many of the stickers as I can. But, you know, that's the downside of buying a sticker book, is not all the stickers work. So anyway, so first things first, I'm going to go in with any icon sticker that I might be able to use. So on these little asterisks where my son has to work, I might go in and cover those up with just some cute little icons. I don't have to do that necessarily, but it works and it's cute. It draws attention to these days that he works, but in a way that's not, you know, obtrusive. Let's see, I don't have any other, oh, I actually do have to go to the pharmacy on Monday. I'm glad I saw that. I do have to pick up, my son has a prescription that needs picked up. See, sometimes those icons do come in handy. But I don't believe I have, oh, ooh, look at that. I could even use this little airplane icon. Oh, and then I lost it. Where'd you go? There it is. To pick my son up from the airport. Look how cute that is. All right, I don't see any other ones though that I need. I am going to start trying to go to the gym more, so I might start using these little workout icons. But obviously with snow day tomorrow, that won't be happening, so. I don't always use some of these either, like date nights. I don't go on dates. Me time. I don't really feel like I have to differentiate that from regular days. So I tend not to use these flag ones quite as much, but I do like the florals. So I'm going to take just a couple of these and just stick them in here. Sorry about the lighting situation. Just stick a few on here and there. Maybe use a couple different ones. So one thing I like about these books is each one is slightly different, but they're all coordinating, you know, within the book. So even if it doesn't look like it goes, the colors match. That's just another one of those same pages. Sometimes I like to use these checklists in my planner, but they're spaced far enough apart that they don't always line up. Sometimes that bugs me, sometimes it doesn't. I chose to use these this week because I do have some more things to add, and I just wanted to use them closer together. I do like, though, these little dots. So sometimes I'll just stick these little cute dots somewhere here and there. Like I might throw one here and maybe one down here. There's no rhyme or reason. I'll stick one over here. Just like to add some color. These half circles, I also like these, but I'm like, do I really need a whole big half circle to say important? I don't know, probably not. Like these are more stickers that I might use in like scrapbooking or memory keeping of some sort. And same with these little flag stickers. I don't really use them to write on. I just use them as little decoration. I don't always like these stickers either. I'm so picky. The jot it down one, I might use that eventually. The check it, I might use that if I have a specific thing that I'm doing a specific set of things for. Does that make sense? Rain check, prioritize, those aren't really that important to me. And then these are cute, but they're a little too small for my planner. I don't dig that. But I do like the some of the other checklist stickers that they have in here. Let's see if I can find one. These are cute little sayings. I like those butterflies. I do like these size because they fit exactly across 2 columns. Well, not exactly, but pretty close. That marks my weekend. And I do like that. I do like to be able to say, hey, all my stickers fell off. What the heck happened to that one? See, sometimes these stickers stick and sometimes they don't. So let's go back and find that other one. This might seem controversial, but I'm going to tape these in. So it seems kind of counterintuitive to tape a sticker down, but I like this sticker. It's cute. It adds to my planner. And you know what? If I have to stick a little piece of tape over the top so I don't lose it again, doesn't bother me any. I know some people would be like, what? Why are you using tape? But you know what? It's my planner. I can do what I want. Anyway, so yeah, I like these ones to put here to show the weekend, because it's just, again, another visual reminder of me, okay, here's the end of the week. These 2 days are more open. When I'm planning, like, what I should do which day, it's nice to be like, oh yeah, these 2 days, you know. Like, sometimes I'll use stickers on the days when I don't really have anything to kind of be like, oh yeah, these are kind of free days. Not free, but freer. Less obscured. These are the kind of notes ones that I like. Like, they're not as small as those other ones. Like, these are cute, but these at least are a little bit bigger, and I might have, like, if I have to do snacks or do something extra, then I can be like, oh yeah, I gotta do these extra things. Sometimes I do like to use these little to-do things at the top, but I kind of forgot about that this time, so that's okay. And sometimes these are just kind of fun. So like, I don't really have anything else going on tomorrow, so we're just gonna throw some decoration in there. Why not? Let's see, what else we got going on here? Let's see, we looked at those, whoops. And then again, some of these, like, I probably won't ever use some of these, but I may stick it on there and then stick another sticker over the top that says the thing I do want it to say. Okay, I don't think I need any more of those. I do want to throw some florals on here though. I absolutely love flowers. I love bees. I love outdoorsy. I really like the farmhouse chic, but I also like boho. Any kind of flowers. So we're gonna stick that there with a little bee. Because again, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing planned. Doesn't mean something won't come up and we'll do something, but for now, I can work around it. So let's see, any other cute things I gotta have? Sometimes I like to put something down here too, since that's kind of a bigger empty space. Let's use this. This is a cute one. Just kind of, whoop, right up here, and then I'm going to use my scissors and just cut that bit off. Everything doesn't always have to be even, although it would be awesome if everything I did worked out perfectly and nothing ever went wrong. But, you know, sometimes you stick a sticker on and it goes off the page, and that's okay. Let's see, anything else in here? I do like these little sayings. I don't always use them that often, because sometimes they're just kind of a little too, you know, toxic positivity. But like this be kind one, that's cute. And I still do use them occasionally, but they're kind of big, so I probably won't use any this time, not out of this book anyway. But I'm going to go to my monochrome book now, because this one does have some cute sayings in the back, and they're just words. So let's see. Life is sweet. I'm going to do good things take time, because I'm kind of at a point in my life where I need to understand that not everything can happen immediately, and I tend to frustrate myself over things like that, and so that's a good reminder. But I do love this book because it's got all these sayings, but they're in like different shades of the colors that match the stickers in the book. I do like that. But even though I'm not really using any of these boxes this week, I do like that I was able to use some of the sayings. So there's that. Finally, I do want to leave space, but it still looks pretty plain. So I'm going to go through this book, which is just a half-size binder. So 5.5 by 8.5. These are, I got this, I think, from Office Depot ages ago. There was a big craze at Target a few years ago where you could get this size binder and it had all the stuff to make a planner. And I did have a planner like that for a while, but the rings bothered me too much, so now I use it as a sticker book. So next time I go on a cruise, I have my cruise countdown stickers. Family dinner, okay. I would love to do a family dinner every week. This came as part of a kit. I probably will never use any of these, but I like the way they look. Instacart, I probably should use these because I use Instacart quite a bit. I got a free set, a set of like misprints, like an oops bag, I guess you could call it, from a couple different places, and some of the sticker sets I got, or pages, I just haven't figured out how to incorporate them yet. Bath time, I use these bath time stickers, and then I also have these smaller ones. I don't take baths, but I got them. These are really small. I don't even know if you can see them or not, but they're a little rubber ducky sitting in a bubbly bathtub. My son, like I said in other videos, has ADHD and does not enjoy the sensory experience of taking a shower. He does not like to get wet, but he's 11 years old and he's very active, and I need to make sure he showers. So every time he takes a shower, I use one of these little stickers and I stick it in my planner. And it helps me go back and be able to say, hey, look, and I show him it's been this many days, you know, or whatever, or you have practice this day and this day, that's why you need to shower. And I use those for that. I have high blood pressure, so I do like to use these. I will go on periods of time where I will try to take my blood pressure at the same time on a weekly basis. I have not been using those lately, though I need to get back to it. I have a lot of just little payday budgeting type stickers. These are really cute. I used these when I was a teacher for a few things. I use these for when my kids go to the dentist. Again, we have 3 cats, and gotta remember that. I use these for when we actually have to change the whole cat litter. Like once a month, you have to change the whole litter. That reminds me to do that. Just random phrases, some travel stickers. Again, with cats come vet appointments. These are just some cute little rainbow boxes for appointments. I'm trying to get back into therapy with me and my kids, and I have used these, but I need to schedule some appointments. But I use these as got therapy coming up. I did keep track of weather for a while, so I have quite a few weather stickers. These I got off of Amazon. I do really like them, and I think they look super cute in my planner, but I find when I use them to forecast the week, then it doesn't match, and that bugs me. But then when I use it to go back and record the past weather, I forget. So I keep holding on to them because I keep thinking I will use these someday. More cute box stickers. Someday I'm going to do an office themed layout, but I haven't got there yet. These make good tracker stickers on my monthly. If I have, for instance, I'm trying to track a goal of some sort, I'll pick a color. Or I use these also sometimes because they match the colors that my kids use on the monthly for color coordination. I used to have a smaller planner, and rather than write out, you know, Max has a game, I would just use a blue dot, and then I would know a blue dot means practice, and I would just write the time on top of it, and it took up a lot less space in my planner. Now they just sit here, but they're so cute, I don't want to get rid of them. More boxes, more little flags. I love these little hexagons. Haven't figured out what I want to do with them yet. These are just some random Costco trip, rescheduled, little words, workout, hydration. I do like to get a little saucy in my planner sometimes, so pardon the dirty words. I took a trip to Mexico on a cruise, and I found this on Etsy, and I'm still working on using it. I plan to go back to Mexico again on another cruise someday. These are cute just for little decorations. Again, more sassy stickers. These were really cool. I used to use these for marking meetings. But it's a cute way to just like write a quick note and stick it in your planner. More boxes, more sassy stickers, RX reminders. In fact, I did use these when I had more meds that I was picking up on a regular basis. My daughter used to play volleyball, my son played soccer, he plays basketball, so I like having the little icon stickers. Although I probably won't need the volleyball ones anymore, but I keep hanging on to them. More just little checklists, a few letters. These are a couple of kits that I bought that I just haven't got to yet. Shark Week. So when I have a planner page and tracker page in my planner for menstrual things, but I also use little stickers on my weekly to be like, that's the day I started. It's just kind of help me remember. More weight workout stickers, hydration stickers. I tend to not use these as much because they're like weekly type ones. The workout ones not so much, but like I would only use this once a week. I don't know. I haven't figured out how to. I may decide at some point to start a health journal haven't got that far yet. More kits. So anyway, so I like to page through this when I'm looking for inspiration. Sometimes I will put whole kits in here, like I said, but sometimes just being like, oh, I feel like I need to add something. But looking through it, I didn't really see anything that tripped my trigger for this week, so put that aside. And I've got one more book. This one, same thing, half size binder, same page protectors, but this is all what are called diary stickers. So for instance, you're writing, these are rub-ons, but say you're writing a little, you know, something in your diary or your journal, and you're writing about your day and you want to add a little something to it. These are just cute little stickers. There's little kitties with all different, you know, emotions, outfits. I got woodland creatures. I really went on a huge sticker craze about a year ago and did some retail therapy, and now I have to use all these up. These are Korean stickers. Korean stickers are adorable. They have so many different designs and so many different just cute little characters. So I have all these kitty ones. I don't use them all the time, but I do use them occasionally. Here's a little bunny doing cute stuff. Like these are some Christmas ones, so if I'm writing out something, I do have a personal journal. I'll use these in there sometimes just to brighten things up. More little cute kitties doing cute kitty things. I like these botanical stickers. They're cute little animals. This is a little seal that does cute things. Some of these I got off Amazon. Some I've gotten off of balloon animals. I've gotten off of what do you call it? Online there's pip stickers. Pip sticks. Sorry. Wow. Pipsticks.com has a monthly subscription box that some of these came in. Like these food stickers are from Pipsticks. Little piggies, little kitties, little mice. These are birds, little stars. So when I'm traveling too, I like to use these kinds of stickers. When I'm writing about my day, I'll put some cute little stickers on there. This is from Pipsticks, little cuckoo clocks. These are just little border stickers. Most of these are Pipsticks. Valentine stickers, retro movie stickers. Yeah, these are all Pipsticks. Mushrooms. These are harder to see. Little hummingbirds. More borders. So a lot of times I will go through when I have decorated or at least done the writing, I will go through and be like, you know, what are some cute little stickers in here I can pick out. These back here are also little characters. I tend to not use these in my planner pages so much as I use, sometimes I'll use these boxes, but these are all food. These are ones that are like travel kind of. They're like little hand-drawn doodles that are so cute. Like this is all Mexico stuff. Science, kitties. And then I love all these little cute characters. They're all different. They're all dressed differently. They have different hairstyles, different clothes. And so I will also use these in my planner sometimes. But mostly those are for in your diary. I think I'm going to show you this one separately. It's so hard to see, but I love it. It reminds me of little golden books. Look how cute that is. And if you asked me where I got it from, I couldn't even tell you. But I had to show that off. I've got these little bunnies, but nothing's jumping out at me, so hold on one second. Alright, so my kids came downstairs, so I had to pause again for a minute. But in looking through this, I think I've decided to use a couple of these butterfly stickers. These are also from pipsticks.com. They are kind of decals, so they're a little shiny. But I'm just gonna throw a couple in here, and then I think I'm gonna call it good. I like this one. It's kind of a peach. You know, like, I don't like to get too crazy and add too much, but I also like to, you know, I don't know. I like pretty sparkly things, so I do like to add some pretty and sparkly stuff. I'll do this one on this side. I am noticing that these the paper house stickers that I was using earlier, they're starting to come up a little on the edges. So again, I'm gonna get out my trusty tape, and I'm just gonna go, whoop, I'm gonna cover all 3 of those, and just do a little bit on this end here. Alright, and if I notice throughout the week that those are coming up, I will take care of it. But once that's on there, you don't even see the tape, so that doesn't bother me a bit. And then lastly, I have these. They're so cute. They're little origami animals. So I think I'm gonna, and then the little tiny flowers are not part of the stickers, but I'm gonna take, I'll take this little bird and put that over here on my hello. And that's it. That's this week. Nothing fancy, but you know, it is what it is. So going back to January, the monthly, I'm going to go ahead and cross these off because those days are now over. And hopefully I'll have another video for you next week. Have a good one.